Good evening. Tonight I want to try for you guys Calumet Farms Kentucky Bourbon Whiskey. It says it's a 10-year-old. It's 46% alcohol by volume. And I noticed they leave the word straight bourbon whiskey off of it. So I really don't know how that plays into everything. But it would be considered a small batch. It's called Single Black Rack. It is 19 barrels, rack number U361209. The neck, they got these names on here: Whirl Away, Pensive, Citation, Ponder, Hill Gale, Iron Lee, Tim Tam, and Forward Pass, which I presume are the racehorses that Calumet Farm raises. And that's what they're known for. It was originally, I think they were the baking powder company, if I remember correctly, before they ventured off into bourbon. And some small writing, which I will need the aid of this even with my glasses. Aged to perfection for over 10 years on a single rack in the rick house. Calumet Farm Single Rack Black is bottled from center cut, hand-selected barrels to craft this luxurious Kentucky bourbon. Beautiful bottle, beautiful presentation, nice cork stopper. You get that nice thump when it comes out. Calumet Farms makes a normal bourbon whiskey that I've seen on the shelf a couple of times, and everything I've read has always said it's kind of overpriced for what it is. And I've never purchased it. I seen this. This was new to our area. I thought 10-year-old. We'll see what this turns out to be like. I'm unsure. I mean, I know now. Obviously, I've drank enough of it. But I was unsure when I purchased it what I was actually getting. Anyway, that being said, let me see if I can get it here in the shot for you guys. We'll start. It is a sourced bourbon, much like Wathen's is. It's a good dark color. It's bringing a lot of your traditional bourbon odors. Of course, it coats the glass very well. Good, thick, heavy tears. You get the vanilla, the caramel, chocolate, the little chocolate wafers. You get that. Slight cherry in there. It's got a rich, that vanilla is a very rich smelling vanilla coming through on it. There's a little bit of a citrus smell in there. It's indescript, but there's a citrus content to it. Okay, let's dig in for the palate. Vanilla, caramel in spades, and it brings up a strong chocolate flavor. This is the most chocolatey whiskey I think I've ever had. It is just a tad bit warm, but it's more of a spicy warmness. It's not from the alcohol heat per se. It's bringing a little cinnamon with it. It's got a really good long finish. It's just that chocolate. It does have that chocolate coating in it. It's almost got like a butter cookie, little butter cookie sweetness to it. It's a good bourbon for source bourbon. For a small batch, 19 barrels, I think you could do a lot worse. The only thing prohibitive about this is this was $54. And for $54, you can get this in a lot cheaper formats. Other bourbons that are less expensive, that's going to bring you this same flavor profile. That is the only real knock I have against it. As a daily, as an overall sipper, it's a good sipper. But if I factor in the price on this, it brings this, I think I would have to score it. $85 out of 100. You make this a $30 bourbon, where it probably really should be, flavor profile, taste wise. I think that boosts the flavor. I think that boosts the price, or boosts the score. I think you're bringing it up to an 88 easier, an 89. I think it's just a little bit overpriced. The product is good. There's nothing wrong with it. Get it, try it, see what you think. I don't know much about it. It's pretty new to the market. I couldn't find much on the old interweb about it, so get out there and see what you can find. Like I said, it is the most chocolatey bourbon I've ever had. It brings that chocolatiness in spades. It has this spiciness, it has the cinnamon, and I've seen it where it's either got to be cinnamon or nutmeg, but this one actually brings, I can get both a little bit of the cinnamon and the brightness of the cinnamon and a little bit of the nutmeg on it both. So it is bringing both of those in that flavor profile to my way of thinking. It's a good bourbon. An 85 out of 100 is a good score. That's a good bourbon. Presentation is awesome. But the other Calumet Farms, it's got a pretty presentation too, and I've almost bought it just because of that. I don't know the price of it off the top of my head. I'm going to guess in the $40 range if I remember correctly. Anyway, that being said, everybody have a good evening. Remember, the spirit in your glass isn't running from you. Take your time, sip and enjoy. You'll be better for it. And good evening.